Pisces, welcome to your Taurus new moon reading. So I'm going to start here with just the Celtic cross spread that I did last time, and then I'm going to pull some oracle cards at the end for you. So I'm going to start here with where you are currently. So tell me about the present time for Pisces. Oh, the Empress. Love that. So let's see what is any potential challenge or what's kind of crossing your present moment. Tell me about the challenge for Pisces. Knight of Wands. Okay, let's see what you have to focus on. I'll take them. Whew, okay. We have the Fool, we have the Tower, and the Three of Wands. Interesting. Some of you might be moving. You're leaving whatever general area that you're in. So when I look at your past, you are walking away from some new beginning that you had with somebody. So we're going to get into the details of that a little bit more. Let's find out what your strengths are. What are the strengths for Pisces? Five of Wands, protecting yourself. So let's find out about your near future. Ooh, Nine of Swords. We're gonna have to dig into that one a little bit more. Let's find out about any kind of outside influences or anything that's really influencing this relationship or your situation. Page of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, let's find out about any kind of external influences. Ooh, Three of Swords. The Nine of Swords now makes sense to me. Okay, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to get the rest of your cards. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I'm seeing. Let's keep going with your hopes and fears. I've got the Hanged Man, so but your outcome is absolutely incredible. I got both the King and the Queen of Cups. That's love. This is a divine match. This is true partnership. So I can definitely see you going through some things just with what I'm seeing. So right away in the Empress energy, you're in this confidence moment. You're in this moment of just realizing how much you're worth and really just loving yourself. The Empress is kind of the equivalent of Mother Nature, but she is also somebody who's very endearing and caring and empathetic and supportive, and a lot of it, that's you right now, but it's you loving yourself and projecting that love outward. So it definitely starts within you. And when I see what's crossing you, so there is this bold move that is kind of crossing you. So maybe this is something that's just new for you and it's just outside your character. That could definitely come across with the Knight of Wands. When I look to see what it is that you need to focus on, you have this new beginning, but I'm seeing a Tower moment. So with the Tower, I always describe the Tower this way. So you're going along a path and the universe is trying to send you a signal that you need to kind of stay a little bit to this side. You're kind of going a little bit this way. So stay this way instead, go this way instead. And you're not really listening to the subtle signs. And so it gets to be a point where you're starting to veer so off path, you're going against what's in your best interest, that the universe steps in and forces this Tower moment. So it says, no, this is what I meant. Stop what you're doing. You need to go this way. And so that's what the Tower is meant to do. It's meant to put us on our right path. And I can see that this Tower is bringing about this new beginning, and it could be at a distance. It could be with somebody who is at a distance for you, or it's just something that you've been waiting for a while. I'm definitely getting all of that, but I'll do some clarifying and see what more we can get out of that. In the past, though, you have there was some passionate new beginning with somebody, and this might have been somebody who kind of came in and just it was a relationship that started very quickly and it had a lot of passion, and it just kind of went from like 0 to 100 in seconds. And it was kind of one of those just whiplash type of relationships where it just all of a sudden was this heavily committed thing. Or maybe it wasn't, but it was just a lot of passion and a lot of let's be exclusive, that kind of energy, and you're walking away from it. So I'm going to find out more about that. I think I have an idea as to what's going on when I see some things over here in the cards. When I see the Five of Wands, this is you protecting yourself. You are just in this energy of, this person hurt me. This was not what I thought it was. I need to focus on me. And that is exactly what you're doing. I can see it with the Empress, and I can see it here with the Five of Wands. When I look at the Nine of Swords, this didn't come without consequences. Whatever happened in your past definitely did some damage to you. So this is grief, anxiety. You maybe aren't sleeping well at night. It's an energy of, it's not a permanent energy. It's an energy of processing all of the feelings that you had, because there's a lot of things that disappointed you, and now you're just trying to work through that. And so I look here at what could be influencing the relationship. And so you did receive some sort of communication that is meant to turn your world around. That's what this is. And this is probably the Tower moment happening for you. Something happened with this Tower moment that kind of set the right perspective for you on things and put you on the right path. And that is what is influencing you right now. This was some sort of communication, whether this was a text message, it could have been a Facebook message, it could have been through Instagram, pick a social media. You received some sort of message that kind of opened your eyes up to what was really happening all throughout this entire situation. And you are taking the lessons from that, and you're processing through all the pain and disappointment that you experienced. Now, this is where I can see what happened. So this is the Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords tends to represent a third party situation. So this person may have been cheating on you. Maybe you didn't know about it. Maybe that was the communication that you found out about, or maybe not cheating on you, but definitely had some sort of outside influence on the relationship. So it's really any kind of third party. This could be a friend who doesn't like this person dating you for whatever reason, and maybe jealousy, something along those lines. It's just that outside influence on a relationship that can really destroy the internal relationship that you had with this person. So that is coming through. I am getting, though, that quite a few of you were actually cheated on. Kind of going into your hopes and fears. You're hoping that this is the right answer. So with the Hanged Man, it is all about a change in perception. So this is the universe putting you, just similar to the Tower, putting you in a pause because you're not seeing things the way that you're meant to see them. And so by making you take this kind of pause, it allows you to take that step back, to reevaluate the situation, reprocess everything, and it's just to kind of get that better, bigger picture of what's really happening here. But you do have a concern that you're always going to be stuck in this Hanged Man. You could be in an energy right now of, why does it always work out for everybody else and it never seems to work out for me? That's the type of energy, and that is your fear. I'm going to dig into that a little bit more, but I do have this really, really positive outcome of the King and Queen of Cups. This is an absolutely amazing power couple. So, and there's a lot of love here. A lot of love, a lot of commitment, being on the same level, same vibration. Anybody who's cheating on you is not on your vibration. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start clarifying. Actually, going to use this deck and start clarifying. And let's find out more about the Empress here for Pisces. Why is the Empress here? This is your Ten of Cups. You're in an energy of going after exactly what it is that you want. And it really does start from internal. This is you, focused on you and focused on what you want and going after it. So let's find out about this Knight of Wands. Tell me about the Knight of Wands for Pisces. That's a lot of cards. Let's try again, see if we can get one card. If the cards are meant to come out, they'll come out. Tell me about the Knight of Wands for Pisces. Okay. Apparently you're meant to have two. So this Knight of Wands, there was something that you learned about this person that really kind of changed everything for you. But I'm also getting you're learning things about yourself. So I'm getting the World and the Three of Wands, which we have the Three of Wands up here. This is you moving away. And maybe not physically for some of you, but you are emotionally moving away from this situation. And in doing that, you're bringing about the final, this is the end game. So when I see the World, it's the last card in the major arcana. So what it really means is that a cycle is completing for you. So whoever this person was in your past that caused you this much pain with the Nine of Swords, the Three of Swords, that is ending, done. So, and you've been waiting for that to end, and it is. So let's find out more about what's happening up here that you need to focus on. So tell me more about the Fool and the Tower and the Three of Wands. Oop. So I got the Tower again. So this is definitely not something that was subtle that happened to you. Tower moments sometimes can be a little subtle. This one definitely was not. I'm getting 2 Tower cards, which just really means that the universe wants you to know, like, this was our doing. We did this, and it was for your best interest. The other card that popped out was the Six of Pentacles. What I love about the Six of Pentacles is that it talks about putting things into balance. So you want this new beginning that's very balanced, and you've been waiting for it, and you could be moving on from whatever it was in the past, or physically moving on to a new location. But that's what the universe wants you to focus on. It wants you to focus on yourself and generosity and finding balance in your own life before you start giving to others. So let's find out more about your past. Got the Three of Swords again. So this person really broke your heart. This was definitely somebody who was so focused on themselves. I tend to see these people as narcissists, somebody who's so focused on themselves that they actually don't care what they do or how they treat you. It's just all about themselves. And so anytime that you get out of a relationship like that, it's for the better. So in your strength position here, clarifying the Five of Wands is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is great. The High Priestess is all about trusting your intuition. When it comes to protecting yourself, you know exactly what it is that you need to do, and you're doing it. So let me find out more about this Nine of Swords that's coming up in your near future. So you have definitely been losing sleep, like I was saying before, and maybe suffering through some anxiety over the whole situation. That's coming to an end. So I'm seeing the Four of Wands here. So there's a couple things happening, and it's almost kind of simultaneous. And I'm waiting because I think there's a card that's going to pop out of here at some point. But when I look here, and you've got the King and the Queen of Cups, at the end, this is your most likely outcome. But your near future is sitting in an energy of still this processing of emotions, getting through whatever it was that happened in the past. But when I see this Four of Wands come out, and it talks about a happy union, this is really a card of marriage. It's a card of twin flame. It's along those lines. So there's somebody coming along, this King and Queen of Cups, whichever person represents you and the other one represents the other person, this person's coming along and you may not even see it coming. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking to see if that card is coming out. Let's see, the Wheel of Fortune and Page of Swords. Tell me more. And I got the Page of Swords again. So let's see if I can get a different card. Yeah. I'm getting a lot of the same card out multiple times. So I got the Five of Wands again, and I got the Knight of Wands. So we already have those out here. We also have the Page of Swords out here. And so what this really tells me is that you're doing the work in yourself to really turn things around. That's what you're doing. And with the Page of Swords here twice, what I like about Swords energy is that it is cut to the chase. These are the boundaries that I'm setting in a relationship. This is my expectations. I don't want to be cheated on. I am not an option. So it's those kind of intentions that you're setting for yourself. And with the Page of Swords, you're actually communicating that to somebody. So there's a lot of communication going back and forth. So when I see these Page of Swords twice, there's going to be a lot of back and forth communication with somebody regarding these boundaries that you're setting for yourself, because you are being very protective of yourself, and understandably so. I'm seeing the Three of Swords out here twice, definitely with this person in the past. And it looks like with the person in the near future, you're just kind of establishing those guidelines. You know what? I'm not looking for just a lighthearted kind of fling. I want a serious relationship. And you're just setting those expectations up front so that nobody thinks differently. So let me find out about the Three of Swords over here for you. Well, that's not a surprise. The Devil came out. So you could have been dealing with a Capricorn. It doesn't have to be. The Devil really just represents a relationship that turned toxic. So relationships always start out great for the most part, and things are happy. And then all of a sudden it's like one person starts giving more than the other. And it can become very off balance. It doesn't have to, but there are times where that's normal within a relationship, and then there's times where that actually becomes the relationship, and that's what the Devil represents. It's one of those where in a normal give and take, there might be today I'm giving 60%, tomorrow I'm giving 40%, just because of different things that are happening and different things that I need within a relationship or you need within a relationship. And the Devil's saying, okay, but some person was putting too much effort in, and one person was taking too much out and not putting any effort in, or not enough effort. And so that's where that is coming from, definitely with the Three of Swords. I'm seeing the Queen of Wands here. So this could have been with a fire sign. Doesn't have to be, but it is somebody that you saw as very attractive, that you thought there was a lot of passion, a lot of chemistry with this person. So let's find out about this Hanged Man position. Tell me more about the Hanged Man. Ooh. So I'm seeing communication. And I'm seeing exactly what I thought was going to pop out. So this is the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups this is that unexpected offer. This is sitting in an energy of nothing ever works out for me. My love life is not what I wanted it to be. I expected more at this point in my life, but what is taking the person by surprise is this unexpected offer of love that's headed your way. And with the Page of Wands, this is somebody who is going to be passionate about you. There is going to be chemistry. That person from your past is not the only person you're going to have chemistry with. You're going to have chemistry with another person, and that person is leading you to the King and Queen of Cups. So let's find out about the King and Queen of Cups. So that's not going to happen until you walk away from the past. You have to walk away from this Five of Cups in order to get your King and Queen. So let's see if I can get anything else. And the Five of Cups to me also does represent some change in perspective, because the person in the card is looking down at the 3 cups that are spilled over without even looking behind to see that there's 2 cups that are still full. So while you have lost some, you haven't lost everything. Your boundaries are out. This doesn't surprise me either. I saw the Five of Swords out, or not the Five of Swords, the Five of Wands out here twice. So you're definitely in this self-protected energy, and I'm getting that here too with this Nine of Wands. It's all about like a very defensive position, and this is about guarding yourself. So let me move over to the Oracle cards and see if I can pick up anything there. Anything else for Pisces? It says you and your loved ones are safe. Oh, and at the bottom, it says a new romantic cycle begins. So let me pull, I'm going to pull another one for you just to see if there was anything else that we can get for Pisces. So leadership. So when I think of somebody who is a leader, it's about, you're not always right. You're not always going to have all the answers. It's about taking all of these external influences, all this kind of information coming your way, and being able to process it and analyze, okay, so these are my options, and then choosing the best option. But it is also about empowering the people around you for guidance. So you may not have all the answers yourself, and I can see it with the Tower that you are kind of veering off your path a little bit. But with a leadership position, this is you stepping back into your own power and really trusting your own instincts again. And it's based on all the data that's coming in, but it's not done in isolation. You're reaching out to your friends and your family, and am I making the right decisions? Are these the right choices? Are these the right options? Am I seeing everything? And that's really what that comes down to. What I'm also getting here from this leadership card is whoever this person is that's coming in could be somebody that you work with, and this person might be higher up than you, or it could have been somebody you worked with in the past, and this person is just in a higher level within the company than you. So Pisces, that is your new moon reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.